New Life is a psychiatric rehabilitation association NGO in Hong Kong that offers rehabilitation services to people with psychiatric disabilities. It was a pioneer in operating social enterprises to help create employment as well as provide training opportunities for Hong Kong's underprivileged. In 1994, New Life established its first social enterprise, and over the next 14 years, launched other businesses ranging from restaurants to organic retail shops to ecotourism services. By mid-2008, they operated a total of 18 social enterprises. However, New Life has faced some challenges. One of the main challenges would be that they are only partially self-sustaining financially. They also face internal challenges such as the lack of business mindset amongst management and social workers, and inefficient organizational structure where workers are responsible to do a number of different tasks. They also face external business pressures such as increasing business complexities, intense market competition, and more stringent regulations imposed by the government. Furthermore, they also have difficulties in finding employment for service users after their training. Service users' fear of being discriminated and their inability to get accustomed to long working hours cause many of them to quit and return to the organization shortly. New Life directly creates jobs and training opportunities to develop self-sustaining businesses. To help service users alleviate their fear of their medical backgrounds being found out and the fear of being discriminated, New Life could initiate a Blue Ribbon project, which would symbolize a new beginning and new life for formal mental patients, who should be given the same opportunities a normal person would. A Blue Ribbon Run could be held annually in a bid to raise awareness and funds for New Life service users. New Life could work with the government, charitable organizations like Mindset, and other NGOs supporting the mental health sector to hold the run. Blue Ribbon fundraising golf tournaments and dinner events could also be organized, inviting corporate leaders to attend and contribute to mental health related issues as part of their corporate social responsibility. Roadshows can also be executed as part of the Blue Ribbon project to generate funds and solicit community support for psychiatric disability causes. The Blue Ribbon project would be a platform to encourage the public to show support as well as include work experience and volunteer services. Service users may also face difficulty finding employment after their training in New Life. New Life could create a job portal for service users and use their reputation to support the graduating service users to search for job employment. Interview training modules and tests could be conducted to adequately prepare these service users for employment as well. For those who return to New Life, career coaching and consultations could be provided. There has been increasing market competition for New Life due to the entrance of big enterprises, such as Park & Shop, 360, and Green Dot Dot. These large companies are able to sell a large variety of organic products which New Life is unable to offer, thus threatening to erode New Life's customer base. According to a recent news article by Yahoo named Food Safety Fears See Farming Return to High-Rise Hong Kong, the trend of society has changed. People have become more affluent and they care more about food safety. Our recommendation is for New Life to build itself on the offering of high-quality homegrown products, and this will help them to differentiate themselves from competitors. This is done through the attainment of certifications like the Hazard Analysis Critical Control Points and the Hong Kong Organic Resource Centre Certification Limited to display the quality standard of New Life farm produce, hence helping boost the confidence of consumers in New Life's products. New Life currently does not have a focused target group due to the location of their shopfront being at both high-end and low-end areas. Thus, we suggest that New Life focus on the middle to higher class market by relocating their shops to such districts and residential areas. In addition, to make their brand more distinctive, standardization of shopfronts and interior should also be done. Not only so, New Life will also promote the benefits of organic food in general by focusing on health, quality, and the environment. By doing so, it will help to promote how sustainable living has tremendous implications for our own health and the well-being of the planet. In efforts to further push New Life's new brand image as the go-to homegrown organic food enterprise, a roadshow can be conducted. This roadshow serves a dual purpose: to spread knowledge of New Life's organic products, while also attempting to remove the stigma people have towards the mentally disabled through interaction with the public. New Life mental patients will be the main ambassadors of this roadshow, where they will share their knowledge on New Life's organic products, as well as share their recovery experiences with the public. Another external challenge that New Life face would be the implementation of more stringent government regulations. A new nutritional labelling law was passed, where industry players were required to identify the nutritional content before they could be sold. This posed a great challenge to New Life, as this meant higher costs, as well as higher workload for New Life service users. Overseas suppliers also became unwilling to supply organic produce to New Life, lest they increase their order quantities. However, this was something that New Life could not afford to do, given that they are only partially financially self-sustainable. So what can New Life do? We suggest that New Life offset the increase in labelling costs by increasing the price of their organic products. New Life products are currently priced lower than most of its competitors, leaving room for price increases. To tackle the unwillingness of overseas suppliers, we suggest that New Life tap on their own expertise to assist suppliers in the food labelling process. Alternatively, New Life could stop importing organic food produce completely and instead focus on building their brand image as a homegrown enterprise. The internal organizational challenge, as mentioned before, such as the lack of a business mindset amongst the management and social workers, requires changes to the organization structure of New Life. Currently, most managers and supervisors are social workers who were trained to be frontline practitioners and who came from non-business backgrounds. They are being trained to be more business-minded, but the management team was satisfied as long as shops could break even as a whole. Multitasking also proved to be inefficient for social workers. Reorganization and specialization of roles should therefore be implemented, whereby each social worker is given a specialized task. All social workers and service users should feedback regularly to the management via a human resource portal. Employees will therefore have more knowledge regarding the day-to-day operations, thereby helping to increase the efficiency of the business in the long run. A competitive business way of thinking could be inculcated with the use of a compensation package tied to performance. Managers and supervisors could be rewarded for sticking to budgets or achieving cost reductions. The few business professionals in New Life could take a few social workers under a mentorship program, as well as encourage continuous learning and support amongst the social workers. Students looking for internships could also be engaged instead of hiring more business professionals to support New Life. There's also a need to maintain good relations with both the government as well as non-government organizations so that New Life could be able to tap on the seed capital to NGOs through the EEPD project and the government's $25.6 million partnership fund. Based on the book written by Nuevo, Collaboration Economy, the food industry needs collaboration in order to ensure the sustainability of the industry. The private sector, the government, and the NGOs have to work together. New Life can use similar ideas to ensure the sustainability of its social enterprises. New Life can engage small farms in Hong Kong, which has huge potential as mentioned by Lloyd. It can help them grow by sharing expertise and knowledge to help them improve productivity and efficiency. New Life can also help farms in adopting more sustainable methods of production, and in turn, these farms can help New Life by becoming suppliers for its stalls and sell its goods at a lower price, especially for products that New Life does not produce itself. In the future, New Life may provide these farms with skilled labor who appear under New Life. Further down the road, New Life can engage more farmers to create one big cooperative that's able to compete against big competitors both in Hong Kong itself and from China. This big cooperative can be established under one brand that has strong positioning that is similar to the proposed positioning of New Life, which is high quality, homegrown, organic produce. This will then be beneficial to those who are involved in the cooperative, not only in New Life, creating incentives for farmers to be involved. In conclusion, New Life and its social enterprises face various challenges, both internal and external. Based on these challenges, we have come up with a number of recommendations that will help New Life manage and address these challenges. These measures will hopefully help increase the competitiveness of its social enterprises and improve its sustainability, bringing New Life to greater heights.